I am doing my final presentation on the Bulldog Lowertown Restaurant and Bar. This bar is located in downtown St. Paul at the corner of 6th Street and Wakuta Street. The Bulldog is a single-story bar, but it's on the main floor of a building constructed in 1892. Above the Bulldog are 3 additional levels with various businesses. Some of those businesses being the Quality of Life Home Services, Integris, etc. Slide 2 of my PowerPoint highlights these points. Slide 3 of my PowerPoint discusses building construction factors I noticed at the Bulldog, including the construction type, trusses used inside the structure, various exposures above and next to the restaurant, and the multiple flat roofs with HVAC units. On slide 4, I discuss the potential building hazards, including those additional exposures, difficult apparatus placement that could potentially be inside the building collapse zone, HVAC units on top of both flat roofs, and exterior ladders being a means of egress for trapped victims. Slide 5 includes my pre-plan and the bulk of my presentation, as I will now go over the layout and the outline specific items that fire service personnel should be aware of if responding to the scene. So next door to the Bulldog on the Bravo 1 exposure is Six Mirrors, which is another restaurant and bar. The Bravo 2 exposure is the Park Square Court entrance, which gives you access to the businesses inside this building. There are elevators to the above businesses in both the Bravo 1 and Bravo 2 exposure. There's a staircase located in the Park Square Court main floor. The key box for the Bulldog and nearby exposures is located inside the Park Square Court entry vestibule. The gas shutoff is also in a utility room inside the Park Square Court basement and not outside. The Bulldog restaurant does not have a basement itself. The Bulldog is a sprinklered building, and the FDC is located on the brick exterior wall where the Bulldog meets with the Bravo 1 exposure. There is also a strobe and fire alarm located above this FDC outside. The nearest hydrant is 60 feet from the Alpha Delta corner of the Bulldog on the corner of 6th Street and Wakuta Street. The interior of the Bulldog is nothing unique. It has a main center island bar with seating around the outskirts of the building and a kitchen located in the back near the Charlie side. The restrooms are located next to the kitchen. The kitchen does have the electrical and water shutoffs for the Bulldog in the northwest corner, and this is also where the fire alarm control panel is located. There are carbon dioxide tanks and a detector for these tanks in the back kitchen. There are emergency exits on both Alpha and Delta sides. No other major hazards were noted during my walkthrough. This building was constructed with Type 3 construction, so there are brick exterior walls with wood-framed interior walls. There are metal trusses located inside the structure separating the restaurant from the businesses above. As mentioned before, there are multiple Bravo side exposures. There's a firewall separating these exposures. The building has multiple roofs, so there's a roof on the Charlie side above the second floor with large HVAC units. There's another roof on the top of the building with additional HVAC units. Charlie side has an alley, and then some potential hazards I foresee with this building are the multiple Bravo side exposures and the ability for a fire to move throughout different businesses and vertically to above businesses. There are exterior ladders outside those businesses that occupants would need to use if they were trapped with a fire below. I think that this could cause issues if people are unable to locate and or successfully utilize these ladders. Another hazard I could foresee is apparatus placement. Like I mentioned before, the streets that run on Alpha and Delta in front of the structure would be inside the collapse zone. The Charlie side has an alley that would not fit an apparatus and also be in the collapse zone. Streets are tight, very tight downtown, and requires crews to stage a block away to stay out of the collapse zone. The final hazard I foresee is the heavy HVAC units on top of the units. This would need to be taken into consideration in case of roof collapse. On my final slide of my presentation, I have included some of pictures of what I had found on scene.